All right, what's up? So we're going to do Virgo. We're going to do this, your 7th chakra tarot reading. So we're going to start with your root chakra, which it represents element of earth, and it represents it's located at the base of your spine, and it's about your safety, security, stability, and your foundation. But when it's offset, it represents scattered energies, anxiety, and fear. So I already shuffled, but I'll shuffle again for Virgo. What's going on with their root chakra? One card for Virgo and their root chakra. So we have the Prince of Wands. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, but you're going to be getting some news coming in soon about maybe you're looking for a house or a home, or you propose to somebody, I should say, or you're going in on somebody, on some type of investment, but you're going to be getting some news about that soon. It's not going to be like, it's not going to be what you expected though. It's going to be like, it might be a mediocre offer, I should say. But whatever blockages you've been experiencing are about to be over with, and you're about to have fast moving forward, okay? You're going to be getting some support. You might have to travel to do so. So let's see your opposition to that, which for your root chakra, for Virgo. We have gilded regret. So somebody here is in deep regret, remorseful, or they regret. So you being in regret, maybe you have to leave somebody behind, maybe you have to move to a different city, country, maybe you have to start new somewhere, maybe you have to divorce somebody, maybe you have to start all over, start a whole new family somewhere else, and you might be feeling regret about this, or maybe you're dealing with somebody who is dealing with somebody that you know, but you guys know that you're meant to be together, so your regret could get in the way of this. So let's go to your sacral chakra, which represents the element of water, and it is below your navel. It represents creative and sacral energy. And when it's offset, it's lack of or repressed creativity, withheld intimacy, sexual dysfunction, and emotional isolation. So for Virgo and their sacral chakra, we have the Game Master, the Knight of Swords. So somebody is going to be coming into some mental truth and clarity on a sexual partner that they've been dealing with. Yeah. There's somebody here who, there's something you need to be aware of here, okay? Whatever you find out about this person you've been having sexual encounters with, the truth is going to hurt, but it's going to also give you an opportunity to move forward. Maybe somebody you've been sleeping with somebody you know and you didn't know. Maybe you were the third party. Let's see your opposition to your sacral chakra. Or somebody stealing your plots and plans here. Somebody you're possibly sleeping with. We have colorless angel. So this is somebody, okay, so you just fading off into the background and not doing anything and not standing up for what you believe in, for what you're going for what you know is right, for whatever your plan is, for you just accepting losses and not working through them or not pushing through them. That's your opposition. So if you know something, if you feel something, you need to investigate and you need to speak up. Don't fade off into the background, because this is your life you're playing with, your health as well. So we're going to go to your third chakra, which is your solar plexus and is the element of fire. It is below your chest. It represents self-esteem, pleasure, willpower, self-care. When it's offset, it's low self-esteem, control issues, manipulative tendencies, and misuse of power. So we have defeat, but it came out in the reverse, and I had all these cards upright. So somebody is trying to belittle you. Someone is trying to take away your self-esteem and make you feel less than. Or okay. Somebody is being abused here. Somebody is a selfish lover. Somebody is fighting a fight that's not their own. Somebody needs to expose this abuse. Somebody is misusing their power. And this, just like I said, the offset of your solar plexus is manipulative tendencies and misuse of power. So somebody here is being abused. Somebody here is covering up. Somebody here is suffering in silence, and they need to speak up. Let's see your opposition. Yeah, we have sacrifice. So somebody here is sacrificing their happiness and sacrificing who they are and sacrificing their well-being by sticking with somebody who is mentally and physically, verbally, spiritually abusing them. And they're just making that sacrifice. Somebody needs to make a sacrifice. Somebody needs to get away from this person and say, fuck love, or fuck what you think this is. If you think this is your version of love, I'm not with it, period. So let's go on to your heart chakra, your fourth chakra, which is represents air. And it's in the center of your chest. It represents self-love, center for happiness, center for compassion. And it governs your relationship. When it's offset, it is excessive, isolation, depression, jealousy, fear of intimacy, overly defensive. Being overly defensive. So for Virgo and their heart chakra, Virgo and their heart chakra, we have Ace of Cups. So somebody here is going to have a love offer coming in, a new love offer. Somebody here is going to have new emotions that they've been suppressing for somebody that they already know, or somebody from their past, or this is a whole new complete love coming through, period. This is going to be a new beginning for somebody, a new change of emotion. This is somebody's going to be very passionate towards you. This is somebody you might have a family with, or you're starting a family with, or you're having new emotions with somebody that you have a family with. Somebody also might be pregnant. So that's what's going on with your heart. I feel like it's ready for some true love, or ready to offer some new love to somebody. Your opposition is envious gluttony. So whoever you're dealing with in the past is going to do everything they can to try to stop this union. They are envious. They can't go to sleep without hating on you and thinking about you and talking about you and wanting what you have. But the same thing that they want is the same thing they're talking shit about. You feel me? So let's move on to your throat chakra, which represents Akasha, which is air, and it's in the center of your neck. And it is your ability to communicate clearly, effectively. When it's offset, it deals with shyness, withdrawal, arrogance, increased anxiety. So for Virgo and their throat chakra, we have the activist, Princess of Swords. So somebody here, like I said, needs to speak out and needs to stand up for what is right. And I feel like somebody is coming into that power, because this is called the activist. It's a Princess of Swords. Swords is all about mental clarity and truth and logic and decision. So whatever adversity you're going through, you have the wisdom, you have the intelligence, and you have the strength. Or you're coming into that. You're single probably, but this is something that you need to speak on. Maybe you need to speak to the masses. Maybe you need to share your story and what you've been through, and you know that. Somebody is going from not being able to express themselves because probably a relationship they were in where they couldn't express themselves freely, but they're coming into a stage of their life where they can. Let's get your opposition for your throat chakra for Virgo. We have perhaps to dream. The month of October might be significant, but so this is something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. Some of y'all probably felt stuck in this situation where you couldn't get away and it was just a dream, and you would just sit here and dream about that shit because you didn't want to sacrifice this. You didn't want to get uncomfortable. You didn't want to leave a comfortable situation or somewhere you've been for a while, or, you know, you probably felt like you didn't deserve better, but now you know. And this is in your, what chakra is this? 1, 2. This is in your throat chakra. So yeah, you guys are going to be able to communicate this and actually come up out of a dream state of fantasizing and wanting it and actually be able to speak it into reality. Okay, yeah, let's go on to your third eye chakra, which represents light. It's in the center of your head. It's about intuition, foresight, driven by openness and imagination. When it's offset, it's lack of direction, lack of clarity, feeling stuck, and indulging in illusions and fantasies. So for Virgo and their third eye chakra, you have wealth. You have the 10 of Pentacles. So somebody is seeing and somebody knows It's probably something that you can't verbally back up, but there's something that's inner knowing. It's something that you've been shown, something that you need to keep quiet about, because you have somebody around you that's envious, gluttony, okay? That's going to try to ruin your new relationship, your new love, and whatever good is coming to your way. But somebody has some inheritance coming, money or property. Somebody's going to be very generous with you. Your money's going to grow. Somebody's going to come and support you and help you get on your feet and help you expand, or give you that little head start. Let's see your opposition. You know this already, but you need to be quiet about it. We have Queen of My World. So you might have somebody who is just supposed to be everything to you. They're going to come back when they see you doing good. They're going to try to guilt trip you and be like, well, I did this, I put you here, I did this to you, I loved you here, I did this, I did that, I stuck with you, blah, 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 blah. Even though I was abusive towards you, I was still there at the end of the night. They're going to guilt trip you and try to become the most important person in your life so you can share this wealth with them, whether it's spiritual wealth that's inheriting or physical or material. The month of June might be significant. Somebody might be 24 or 42. So we're going to go to your 7th chakra, which is your crown chakra. No element. It's at the top of your head. And it represents a higher state of consciousness and divine connection. When it's offset, it's cynicism and disregarding what is sacred. Closed-minded, being disconnected from spirit. So for Virgo, what's going on with the crown chakra? We have the Emperor. So some of you guys are dealing with a fire sign, maybe an Aries. But the divine is in control of the situation. Nobody else is. Nobody can take what is yours spiritually or what God is giving to you. This new opportunity God is giving to you, He's the boss of it. He runs it. That's what it is. And it can't be taken away. We have peaceful amongst thorns, but in reverse. So whatever adversity is coming your way, if you're not able to sit there and trust in God or your higher being or whoever you pray to, if you're not able to sit there and have faith and hope, and you react to all of this bullshit that's coming your way instead of letting it roll by you and realizing it's really none of your business because God has something for you and He promised it to you and you know it's coming. You see it, you feel it in your heart, you know it with your third eye, you know in your intuition. So don't doubt that shit. That's your opposition. Let's get a general, let's get a love or soulmate card. It says, never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. So if you're feeling lonely and lost without this person who's abusing you, don't go back to them. Just fulfill that time with something positive. And it says, try to be a rainbow on somebody else's cloud. And it says, when you meet your soulmate, you feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation, like you were probably feeling with this last person. Let's get another general energy card for Virgo. It says, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose love. So you have chosen fear in the path. You have let that fear block you from your true path and your true happiness, but now you're choosing love. So you're going to win. One more card, we have joy is the ultimate creator. So the divine has his hand in this and there's no need to worry. Just you need to lean on your faith and change your mind about how you see the world and get about that negative mind state, self-sabotaging thoughts and feeling like you're less than or you're not worth it and you are worth the abuse, and believing what these people say about you and what they say to you and how they treat you is how you're supposed to be treated. No. All right, y'all. Good luck and God bless.